Bogota Colombia, located high up in the Andes Mountains, has been our home for the last 15 years. And over the next few minutes, we'll give you an overview of our ministry here. This is Gina Rondon and her two sons. They are one of 5 families that we help on a continuing basis. And back in January and February, we were blessed through a special donation to be able to provide 18 kids from these families school supplies, 2 new pairs of shoes, and school uniforms so that they can continue their education. We're also providing work opportunities for the older children in these families so that they learn how to become independent. Here you see Ruben and Karen Ruiz splitting eucalyptus wood at our church to be packaged and sold as firewood. I devote most of my time to the IMC ministry farm called Grant and Kathleen Bye, which is located outside of Bogota and is home to boys from dysfunctional families that would otherwise end up on the street. My role is to disciple some of these boys and to run the workshop at the farm called Taller Peniel. We have 10 boys living at the farm this year, down from 16 last year and 25 in years past due to financial constraints. And the average age of the boys has also been reduced. In fact, the oldest boys are only 12 years old. We found that we can have a greater impact on the lives of these kids the younger they are. Here you see the younger kids walking with Diana and Juan Carlos to the nearby grade school up through 5th grade. The older boys attend middle school and high school in town. After school, the boys come home to the farm and have time for play, doing their homework, and getting involved in all of the chores and work that needs to be done around the farm itself. The ministry leadership is almost totally Colombian. I'm the only gringo on the staff at the farm. The farm animals at Grant and Kathleen are doing well. We have 200 new laying hens, and we have 6 dairy cows now that are producing record amounts of milk. And we also have had 30 baby goats born within the last couple of months. So all in all, we feel that the Lord has really blessed the farm production at Grant and Kathleen. Each of the boys has workshop class with me at least once during the week, and this year we've been studying carpentry skills, and also I've been helping the boys with the maintenance on their bicycle. We've been teaching, of course, basic skills because of the age of the kids. I select projects that produce a product that the boys hopefully find valuable, like Jerson here is working on a small wooden car, and some of the other boys are making wooden boxes. But the younger kids focus on learning basic skills. As you see, Joseph here pretty happy that he's learning how to hammer in a nail. Though I encourage the boys to do their best in all their work in the workshop, I'm not looking for perfection. The main objective is to empower these boys to recognize that they can fix things and make things with their own hands, and then bring them to experience the satisfaction of completing a project. This is Amparo, one of our adopted daughters, and her two children, and her husband Jorge. I've been working with Jorge in the workshop since July of last year, and he's learned welding and painting and many new skills. He's been a hard worker and a great companion. But more importantly, he came to know the Lord last October, and the Lord's really changed his life, and we're so thankful for that. He's been the key worker on dozens of projects, but I'm only going to be able to show you two here today. One is the structure for a roof over the sand filter, and the second is the installation of some steel dividers for the rabbit shed. These are shots of the old wooden dividers that weren't very effective at keeping the rabbits separated. So we tore that all out and cleaned out the shed, and then installed some wire mesh and angle iron dividers that Jorge had fabricated. And then you'll see the finished result is much better, much more appealing, and much more effective.
I've been a middle school English and social studies teacher at El Camino, the MK school in Bogota, for 12 years. 7th graders love the 1-month proactive leadership exercise we call Construyamos un Pueblo, Let's Build a Village, in which they design a village and tackle real-life leadership problems. One of our 8th grade students was diagnosed with leukemia in December. 8th graders are planning a Parade of History show as a fundraiser for her family. She's halfway through chemo and doing very well, by the way. Our motto at El Camino is training for life. Our prayer is that our students will become the next generation of Christian leaders in Colombia.